Hi, I'm Tim, welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you could see it and you could purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And today we're discussing the Jaeger LeCoultre Master Ultra Thin Reserve de Marche, an automatic winding power reserve and date 39mm in red gold. It sits easily on my 16cm circumference wrist. It's not exactly an ultra thin, I would call it a thin, at 10mm thick, automatic with a complication. Nevertheless, because of the conical slope of its bezel, it will slide easily underneath the cuff. The spacing, 46mm from lug to lug, means I can recommend this watch unreservedly for a wrist as small as 13.5cm circumference. The 21mm spacing between the lugs means the watch has a nice modern planted stance, even as it channels the best aesthetic traditions of the narrow-lugged mid-20th century men's dress watch halcyon days. Now those were good times, but the good times continue in the modern era with JLC. A strap to match the thin watch as it's unbolstered, dark brown with medium rectangular scale alligator leather, a monotone stitch, and as you can see, a very narrow profile with a calfskin underlay on both sides, a new JLC factory strap, made in France, probably by Camille Fournet, the OEM supplier to JLC. There is a rose gold pin buckle, simple, low profile, classical. It fits the timepiece, and as you can see, the watch has a graceful case band, relatively slender. The component of the case that is actually the case band shared by the bezel, such that there's no individual structure, bezel, mid-case, or case back that dominates, creating the appearance of a much thinner watch. Compound curves, you can see there's a slope down and around and also a slope end to end. Integrated lug profiles, everything's in high polish, and there's a lovely little transitional bevel on the edge of the lugs themselves. As you can see, the prior owner did not enjoy this watch to the max, so you'll be getting a near showroom JLC. Just promise me when you get it, you'll take the stickers off. The timepiece with a glorious dial. It's not quite silver, it's not quite eggshell, it's a lovely cream matte granular finish and coloration somewhere in between eggshell and white. It's handsome, it's muted, and it's warm. It fits the rose gold well. You'll also note that there are half frosted hands for hours and minutes in Dauphine style to make it easier to read the dial, with gold diamond style dart indices, beautifully faceted, polished, and hand applied. You have blued hands for the complications and sub registers, and I should mention the watch does feature a hacking or stop seconds function. Wind the watch and you can see the power reserve advance to its maximum indicated 43 hours. That is the power reserve of the watch. And there's a pointer style date with a case flank pusher adjuster. Turn it all over and you have a Jaeger LeCoultre manufacturer movement. Let's get a little bit closer here. This is caliber 938. Automatic winding. It features unidirectional winding with ceramic rotor bearings for high efficiency and minimal maintenance. The 41 joule movement, beaten away at 28,800 vibrations per hour with the 43-hour power reserve, and once again the stop seconds or hacking functionality. The movement features a free-sprung architecture, so it is very tolerant of shocks by the standards of a ultra-thin automatic, and even with the complications, the movement just over 4mm thick, so it is an ultra-thin caliber. The timepiece is handsomely finished with Cote de Genève across the rotor, across the bridges. There's engine-turned perlage on the base plate, and all of the blued screws are true fired blued screws. The watch 50 meters water resistant, solidly more than the dress watch standard of 20 to 30 meters. So the timepiece more robust both in architecture and in water resistance than the dress watch class standards. A timepiece that is graceful and versatile. You can see and you can own this Master Ultra Thin Reserve de Marche on our website, thewatchbox.com.